Hi, I'm Marco. I'm a former opera singer turned voice actor. Today we're going to be listening to NieR Automata Mourning. It's amazing how an a cappella chorus can throw us into the throngs of emotional turmoil and overwhelming. You really do sense the word mourning when you hear this piece. It's incredible. It's one of my favorite tracks, so let's dive in. First of all, it is incredibly difficult as a singer to sing straight tone like this. The chords like the air. It requires such precision accuracy, especially when you're singing with other people. And then as the sopranos come in and the voice leading starts to happen, you notice that the bass is supporting everything. The tenors and the altos are the inner voices, and then we have the soprano over the top. The soprano generally has the melody. The two inner voices are used to add accent and highlight the soprano, while the bass does its thing down there. These kinds of ensembles are very, very hard, and they require loads of practice because everything has to move appropriately. Now, we know that notes, quarter note, eighth notes, 16th notes, all these things follow a pattern, especially based on the tempo of the piece. Da, 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 da. If you get off, the whole thing can derail. All it takes is a few people and the thing is over. So the fact that this is like so in sync. Now, of course, this is recorded, probably tons of rehearsal, or maybe actually not because of NDAs and stuff, but this is the kind of stuff where true musicians really shine. And this is all in a chaos language and a made-up language that they didn't probably know beforehand, or maybe they got to rehearse, it's unclear. This type of straight tone singing, you often hear it in churches, especially in Catholic churches, and it's a different style of singing that requires a lot of attention to detail. It's quite haunting, and it's quite arresting. It stops you in your tracks. It's very non-traditional to what we hear anywhere. This chant-like singing is very, 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 very powerful and often based around religious singing pieces. You know, I can't remember what part of NieR Automata this is even from, but I think it's safe to say, based on what it sounds like, it's echoey, it's ethereal. This music is not necessarily a part of what's happening when the game is playing. This is a commentary, perhaps on mourning, perhaps on the situation at hand, but it's not directly involved. This music is not detailing what's happening in the plot. This music is overseeing what's happening in the plot, it feels like. What an unbelievably beautiful piece of music. I think it's very interesting to have the chorus set this up, starting with the men and then moving in with the sopranos and the altos, and then adding instruments exclusively, and then combining the two and then having them be in unison at the end. I think it's incredibly powerful. You feel the loss. You feel the destruction of peace. You feel the confusion, the lost sense of self, the desire to change an outcome that can't be changed. It's just lovely. I mean, it borrows heavily from classical music. There's no doubt about it. There's no crazy drums. There's no bombastic. It's pared down string quartet with a choir, and sometimes it's all you need to be incredibly effective. It's lovely. Anyway, thank you so much as always. Stay tuned for more NieR content as I work my way through the soundtrack. I think my plan is to do one version of each song that has variations, and then perhaps on a live together we can sit down and listen to all of them. I think that'd be really fun. So I'm not sure what the details are in a live yet, but it would be cool to do some sort of listening together. Anyway, this was an absolute pleasure as always. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.